The Las Cruces Farmers and Crafts Market Fall Festival has many activities, including live music, and people get to participate in the Halloween costume contest. Chris Alexander says he's an 8th-generation New Mexican, and because of that, he feels everything he does for his company should be authentic. That's why there's no concrete on the floor, and everything in his shop is all local. Pistol Pete has been described as a colonial, hyper-masculine, and violent symbol whose prominent display at a campus entrance would be traumatic to many members of the NMSU community. Mandy Jayers and Jake Farina were just passing through Las Cruces and decided to stop at this one-of-a-kind shop.
And this one too.
It's called Funky Karma, and the owner, Janet, has lots of unique gifts, and Valentine's Day is one of her busiest times.
Best seller that we have is the chocolate tea. We're about the only shop in town that carries chocolate teas, and at the moment we have about 10 different flavors. And then second to that would be the love potions and candles and all the love powders, amulets. We have a whole selection of that.
Customers at Funky Karma come all year long, and during Valentine's season, it seems more singles drop by to get a taste of that love potion. Is it magic or is it science? Whatever the answer is, people come from all around to find answers.
We actually have candles and tea, so that's kind of amazing. But yeah, I don't think it's really an option for us to buy impersonal things from commercial corporate America stores.
So next time you find yourself wondering what to give someone on February 14th, a tea, candle, or potion might be the perfect item.
It's like magic.
Victoria Balderrama, News 22. Anywhere you go, you can find Pistol Pete supporting NMSU. But periodically, some faculty and students ask whether Pistol Pete is a good representation of NMSU values. I reached out to the Faculty Senate, but no one was willing to go on camera about the issue. But it is clear some members are against the idea. Pistol Pete has been described as a colonial, hyper-masculine, and violent symbol whose prominent display at a campus entrance would be traumatic to many members of the NMSU community. One Native American student spoke out.
My tribe, we do understand like the traditions and understand like this pride of being Native American, but in the context of Pistol Pete and like what he represents, I have no true relation on exactly how people here would feel about it, and I think it's just because I don't know the history behind him.
The story of Pistol Pete is based on Frank Eaton, a gunslinger who served as a deputy U.S. Marshal and later a sheriff in Oklahoma. It is said Eaton had developed his shooting skills at an early age to avenge the murder of his father. There's a variety of reactions concerning the Pistol Pete statue among the student body, ranging from hostility to affection to indifference.
I'm originally from Colorado, and where I grew up, it's not an area that's as diverse as Las Cruces. We don't really have a large Hispanic population or anything like that. It's predominantly white and very wealthy, and so ever since I've come to Las Cruces, it's definitely opened my eyes to like other ways of life.
The NMSU Faculty Senate voted March 7th to postpone the resolution opposing a new Pistol Pete monument because the project has not yet been approved or funded. With News 22, I'm Victoria Balderrama. The trick-or-treaters in El Paso are looking at 43 degrees, in Albuquerque 35, and Denver also at 35. So if you're sending your kids out there, please make sure they're wearing a jacket. But if we look to the southeast, they are experiencing some really rainy conditions. Dallas at 50 degrees, Houston at 59 degrees. So those kids are going to have to stay inside today. That's all I have for your national maps, but I'll be back with your local forecast. Look up to the skies on April 7th. Spaceport America will be launching its annual celebration of space-related activities and interests in southern New Mexico. Some of the activities include meeting the teams from Spaceport America and Virgin Galactic. Former NASA astronaut pilot CJ Strakau will be a special guest at the event. For more information and to fill out a registration form, visit LasCrucesSpaceFestival.com.